Hey, Jason Julius here, and I want to transform the way that you think about female desire. If you're a man, this will give you a new perspective about what your wife or girlfriend is experiencing so that you can give her what she needs to get very turned on and have an orgasm with ease. And if you're a woman, this will transform the way that you understand your own desire so you'll never be frustrated ever again. Now, my wife, Venus, and I have been passionately working to help women experience orgasms easier and more often. So stick around until the end and I'll tell you about some insanely amazing free new tools for women that will be an absolute game changer in any woman's ability to orgasm. Now, first, let's dig into desire and help you understand female desire in a whole new light. Many women feel like they have low desire or low libido or sex drive. Now, this might be in comparison to their male partner or what they perceive as the sex drive of other women. As you'll see in a minute, there is no one size fits all when it comes to desire, especially for female desire. And you also see that part of the confusion about desire is that for most of history, female desire has been completely backwards. That is because it was assumed that desire for women should be the same as for men, when in fact, for most women, it's not. Now, to illustrate this, you'll need to understand the three-step orgasm journey or process that we all go through on the path to orgasm. In the 1970s, Dr. Helen Kaplan discovered and laid out what she called the triphasic model of sexual response. In a second, you'll see how this relates to the journey that women go through to get to orgasm. I'll make it really simple for you. The first phase in Dr. Kaplan's model is desire. This is the person's interest in or appetite for sex. It's the mind saying, I'd like some sex. The second phase, according to Dr. Kaplan, is arousal. This involves excitement and arousal physically and mentally. It's when you experience sexy context and excitement. The third phase is orgasm. This is that moment when you let go completely to experience the pleasure your body was designed to give you from sexual pleasure. It really is the act of turning off the mind, giving into the sensations of the moment, and letting go. Now, this has been the model up until very recently. However, in reality, this model is only accurate for around 75% of men and only around 15% of women, doing women the most injustice. According to this model, if a woman is not walking around saying to herself, I would like some sex, before anything sexually arousing happens or before any sexy context, then something must be wrong. This is where having a one-size-fits-all or comparing men and women's desire and orgasm can become damaging or create false beliefs and expectations. The truth is, some people, especially most women, find that they begin to desire sex only after sexually arousing things are already happening, which is the reverse of Dr. Kaplan's original model. In other words, sexy context and excitement has to happen before the mind feels the desire of, I'd like some sex. To make this simple, Dr. Emily Nagoski gives us some language to make this really easy to understand. If you're part of the 15% of women who experience desire first, or I would like some sex, then you are experiencing spontaneous desire, and that is normal and it's beautiful. However, the majority of women, and even some men, experience desire in response to sexually relevant context, meaning arousal first, then comes desire. This is called responsive desire, and it's normal and beautiful too. There's no right way to experience desire. However, ladies, knowing the order in which things need to happen for you to feel desire is very important. Now, it's been my experience in teaching that many guys don't understand why women would want more foreplay. They can't put themselves in her world. Guys usually want to rush into sex because they're experiencing spontaneous desire, which again is like getting turned on randomly like a light switch. The feeling of, I want some sex comes first, then arousal, then eventually orgasm. Yet for the majority of women who are experiencing responsive desire, she responds once sexy context begins, like kissing down her neck, flirty conversations and actions, and, starting foreplay and things like that. Then in response to this sexy context or arousal, then she feels desire or, oh, I do want some sex. Then she can have the gas pedal on fully and be able to orgasm. Now, as a woman, you may experience spontaneous or responsive desire. Desire may feel spontaneous at the start of a relationship and become more responsive down the road. Whichever you experience is normal and should be celebrated. It's not about having high libido or low libido, high desire or low desire. It's about knowing the sequence that gets you to desire. Knowing this empowers you to understand that you may need sexy context first before you feel desire. Taking your time and letting things build up slowly will go a long way in getting your body and mind fully engaged before you get to sex and orgasm. Now, for the women watching, I'd like to invite you to check out the quiz that my wife and I created over on elevatepassion.com to help you understand the 2 levers in your mind that are pushing you towards orgasm and away from orgasm at the same time. And we also have some other incredible free tools like our stillness test so that you can see how easily that you can get to the mental state required for orgasm. And we have a really cool training video on there as well, so go check that out. And for the guys watching this, be sure to tell your woman about elevatepassion.com so that she can empower herself to get to orgasm easier and more often. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more content, and I will see you next time.